What's going on, guys? It's Cade. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Today we're here to talk about how a hobby can change your life and how it changed mine. So I actually have a pretty specific definition on what I consider to be a hobby. I don't think it's just anything that you enjoy doing. I think it has to be something that you continually find yourself coming back to, especially in times of distress, but also in times of, happy times. So for example, my hobby, the things I enjoy, are pretty much anything active, but specifically for me, going into any kind of gym, whether it's a commercial gym to hit a weight session, whether it's a run on a treadmill, or an Orange Theory cardio circuit workout, I always find my way back to those kind of workouts, no matter how long I take away from the gym. I know that's something I'm very passionate about, and I can't even hide from it if I tried. Working out is also something I take refuge in, so when I'm feeling down or I feel crappy, I know that going to the gym will make me feel better. Whatever I'm thinking about in my head that's just swirling around, it kind of fades away, and you're able to get into a headspace where you're very calm and you get more confident, and with that confidence, you grow as a person, and that's how you evolve, and that's how you get past things and move forward. If you wanted to help change your life for the better, if you can pick one or two that you can continually get better at, and that's why for me fitness is perfect, because I'll never probably reach the ideal body that I'm going for or whatever, but it's always something I can work toward, and I'm actually okay with knowing that I'll never be able to reach this perfect image of what I think I'll get to one day. Now let's dive into the specifics of why a hobby can actually change your life. So when you're able to identify what hobby it is that you always come back to, that gives you purpose, because that hobby is something you can continually get better at. So it gives you purpose, which is going to create some momentum, some motivation, and the consistency of doing that often, you're going to see results. That's going to create even more momentum and more motivation. And then it's just going to create a sense of purpose, and that gets you up out of your bed every morning. And eventually that can even be something you turn into a career. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and let me know what kind of hobbies you guys are into. Another amazing reason to get better at whatever hobby you enjoy doing is you can actually connect with people who are in that hobby, especially now with social media. You can join groups. There's Facebook groups. For example, with mine, Orange Theory, they do beach workouts. They'll go out to the bars every now and then. Obviously not now with the pandemic going on, but they're very active in that Facebook market group and the Instagram market group. My roommate, Devin, he's super into cars, super into gaming, PCs, stuff like that. So he has a big community of people that he can be a part of, and that can actually be so powerful for someone who's struggling to find their place in this world, or struggling to find a sense of purpose and a sense of community. Just think about those kids in high school who didn't have a job, didn't have a hobby. What did they do? They sat around doing nothing, and that's just not what you want to do. You want to excel in life. You want to get better at things. You want to create relationships. There are times in everyone's lives where you're going to be stagnant for a while. You're going to feel like shit every now and then, and that's fine, but you need to be progressively growing as a person. Otherwise, you're just going to sit around and let life go past you, and who wants that? Honestly, who wants that? Finding a hobby gives you a purpose and a reason to get out of bed. If you don't have a job, find a hobby and maybe turn that into a career. Maybe figure out a way to monetize that. With social media now, there are so many ways to do it. Devin, my roommate, literally wanted to make this weird keyboard thing and didn't want to pay $100 for it, so he ended up just making his own, posting it on his Instagram, and now he's literally got an Instagram business page that he's just selling them. It's ridiculous how quickly and easily you can make something monetizable through Instagram and social media. So let's recap. Finding a hobby gives you purpose and motivation, which creates momentum and results, and more momentum, more results, self-confidence, and that helps you grow as a person. So finding that hobby that you can continually get better at, that is going to help you get through so many obstacles in life, and that's going to be like your constant, like your rock, right? And so no matter what's going on in your life, that's something you always come back to. You can always take refuge in it. And that's the reason you need to find and identify what this hobby is, because if you hate your job, at least find a hobby that once you leave your job, you can go to this hobby, you can get better at it, you can progress, and hopefully one day you can leave that job that you hate and maybe make something out of this hobby that you've gotten better at over the years. You become an expert in that field, and then maybe you can start making money. And at the very least, you're growing as a person, you're getting better at something, and that's not something that everyone in this world can say. So in my next video, I'll be talking about how you can monetize your hobby. I'll talk about my experience using online clients for fitness and what I thought about that, and where I've kind of grown and figured out where my hobbies align with my career paths. That'll be coming up on Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Please like the video, comment what your hobby is, and yeah, I'll see you Wednesday.